Good morning, Pisces. This is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily check-in. Today is July 11th, 2026, but when you find this message is when you're meant to receive it. Let's pull some oracle cards to get started, and then we will pull some tarot cards to get an energy reading for you today. Let's call in Spirit. Okay, Pisces, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome if you're new. My name is Angela. And welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here each and every day. If you haven't subscribed already and you like my readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel so that you get notifications when I do new readings. Let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. Today is Saturday. When you find this message is when you're meant to receive it. This will be a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, message for Pisces. What do they need to know right now? What does the energy show for Pisces at this time? What do they need to know right now, Spirit? We have stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. One more, please, Spirit. What does Pisces need to know right now? It says, be in the present. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. And we have mortality. It says, life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Okay. I feel like this is all about your freedom to do whatever the heck you want with your life. Okay? Living in the present. You can't go back to the past. You can't fix the past. You can't change the past. The past is not now. Present is right now. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is asking you to live in the present because life is brief. Life is short. It's bright. It's beautiful. And it's yours to live right now. So declaring, your freedom, passing a test. Maybe you went through a really difficult time and you really said, enough. I've got one life to live. I'm going to live and I'm going to be happy. So you can't go back to yesterday. You can't fix the past. You can't change the past, but to live in the present and to remember your mortality because life is brief. Life is short, but it's also beautiful, bright, and it's yours to live. It's time for you to be, it says, I want to be a queen. Be the queen of your life, king of your life, male or female. Okay? State your sovereignty. Declare your freedom. You've passed a test. You can't go back to yesterday. You need to live in the moment now because life is brief. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Life is too short. Live in the present. You can't go back to the past. You can't change the past. You can't live in the past. You can't sit there and wallow from things that have happened in the past. Live in the present because life is short. That's what I'm feeling here for you, Pisces. Okay, let's see what's going on for today. Spirit, message for Pisces. What do they need to know at the time they're viewing this reading, please, Spirit? We have the Four of Swords reversed. We have the Eight of Swords upright. We have the Magician. We have the Emperor reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. The nightmare's over. Judgment reversed. You need to wake up. Here's the Strength. Okay. Leo energy back at the deck. We have the Ace of Wands. For the energy that you don't see, you have creative potential. You're not using your potential. You're not using everything and anything within your fiery passion to make your life what it should be. You're almost like dulling your light here. Your Ace of Wands reversed. It's like you're not using your full potential. There's like a loss of energy here to move forward. I think Spirit is pushing you to say, hey, life is short. Live in the present. Go after what you want. You have your independence here, okay? To do whatever the heck you want. You can't go back to yesterday. It's time to declare your freedom. You have a bright, beautiful life to live, and it's yours to live, nobody else's. And I feel like what's in the shadow here is this creative potential to create the life that you want is being dimmed right now. Because you're not looking at your mortality. You're not looking how life is so brief and short. You need to start paying attention to the present moment. Stop living in the past. It's time to get up and start moving here with the Four of Swords here in the reverse position. And with the Nine of Swords here, so with the Four of Swords being reversed, you know, it's time to get moving. It's time to live your daily activities for today. Live for today, every moment, because the bright, beautiful life is yours for the taking. It's time to state your sovereignty, declare your freedom. This is like the test of life. This is the test of life right here. Can you move on from the past? Let the past be the past. Realize that you have, realize that you have a very short life to live and to do whatever the heck you want, to create whatever life you want. For whatever reason, you're being dimmed of that. And Spirit is pushing you to get up and start moving here. You've been trapped in a situation in your mind, perhaps by everything that has happened in the past. With this Nine of Swords here, I feel like, you know, you've gone through a lot of things in your past, which has left you with stress, anxiety, worry, etc. Like that will happen again. The past is the past. You must live in the present, let go of the past, and know that your life is too short to sit and worry. We have the Magician here. You have the power and potential to create whatever life you want. You have the thought, you have the love, you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. With this Emperor in the reverse position here, I feel like you're in a place of like indecision about where to go. Like you're on this teeter-totter. And I feel like something is holding you back from your true potential. You're like, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know where to go. I don't know the steps I want to take. I'm so scared about what's happened in the past here. But you have the power to create whatever you want. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made here. Now we do have this Page of Wands here. There could be somebody in your energy here, Pisces, that is holding you back. Or maybe you've just made some poor choices in the past. You're afraid of making those choices again. But the nightmare's over. Like the past is the past. You've already lived that. Spirit is emphasizing to stay in the present moment because life is short. past doesn't exist now. The present right now only exists. I feel like you need to wake up, Pisces, with the Judgment being reversed. Wake up to knowing that life is short. Maybe you're afraid of, that when that comes, thinking about your mortality. Maybe you're afraid of death. But I feel like Spirit is pushing you to say, instead of having the fear and anxiety about the future or about the past, to live in the present. That life is beautiful, it's bright, and it's yours to live however you want it to be. You're the one that makes the rules here. You're the one that creates the life for yourself. If you don't like your life and you're going through anxiety, stress, and etc., get out of it. And I know it's easier said than done, but you can completely sell everything and change your life completely. It's okay. I did that like 16 years ago. I just got in my car and I moved away. I didn't think about it. I had never been there before. And I just said I had had enough. I wasn't going to live like that anymore. And life was too short. And I moved. It's that type of energy here, Pisces. Like, take the present now. Stop being fearful of the future. Stop being fearful of the past. Live in the present because you have a bright, beautiful life. It's time for you to have strength here in this situation, Pisces. What a strong message today. Let's clarify. Please clarify the Four of Swords. Yeah. This is yours to get, it's time for you to get out and, start moving and have some activity here. You have so much to share with other people, Pisces. I feel like you're dormanting yourself, in other words. Like, you have so much to share with the entire world. The gift of your life is a gift to others. You have a beautiful light inside of you to share with others. You need to start living in the present moment here. Declare your freedom to do whatever you want and be in the present. You can't go back to the past. You don't know what the future holds, but you can live right now in this moment. And there are a lot of people that would benefit from what you can show and give them. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position here. Like, you're being held back. You're blinded to the fact of the kind of person that you are, the nurturing, the creative, it's dimming your light here, Pisces. This is your energy, Queen of Cups. You're blinded by what you don't see here. You're like being held back. You're trapped within your mind. You're trapped within your mind about the past and the future and not living in the present moment. You have so much to give to others. You're a creative, nurturing, loving person, but you're not giving it to other people. You're not giving it to yourself because you're blinded. You're trapped within your own thought pattern here. Please clarify the Magician. Yeah. This is your creative potential. You have the world in your hands. You can create whatever you want, the passion behind it. You can go anywhere you want to go. It's time for you to think about all of that with the Two of Wands here. It's time to you consider what else is out there for you. It's time for you to kind of put your mind together and create the life that you want. Please clarify the Emperor. I feel like you're all up in your head here, and that's why you're not creating the first steps. This is a lot of mind fuck energy. Excuse my language. But this is what you're doing to yourself. With this Emperor being reversed and the Moon clarifying, the reason why you're unable to make a decision about what you want to do right now is because you're all up in your head. It's on a subconscious level here. Please clarify the Page of Wands. So we have the Six of Wands upright. I feel like what's going on here, Pisces, with this Page of Wands, you have this indecision because you're afraid of what it might bring. But by you not making the decision is keeping you from the victory or the celebration for which you should always think about your life. Your life in itself is a celebration. You're not living the celebration of life. You're too much up in your head. You're still worried about what decision to make. Whatever that means to you. The nightmare is over. The past is over. Please clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Yeah. You went through a lot of turbulence here. You went through a lot of chaos. But the nightmare is over. It's over. That's the past. That is the past. Things are better. You're feeling better. You got away from all that craziness. It's time for you to wake up here, Pisces. Please clarify the Judgment. It's time for you to wake up to your abundance. To live your life now. Family, home, all of that. Life is short. You may fear the future as well. You may fear death. But you have a wonderful life here. The Ten of Pentacles is all about celebration of life. Family, friends, loved ones, celebration. Celebration of life. Spirit is asking you to celebrate life in the present because life is short. It's brief. And you have a beautiful, bright life to live. You need to get out of your head here, Pisces. You need the strength and courage to have a life that you enjoy, that is fulfilling, that you have your freedom to do whatever you want to do. Please clarify the strength, please, Spirit. Yeah, you don't need to be the wounded warrior. It's time for you to dust off all the hurt, all the pain, all the bandages that you've been wearing from the past. Take them off. Take off all those wounds. Let go of them. If you have to do some type of ritual, Spirit is saying to me you're literally almost like doing a ritual, like you're literally taking off the bandages of the past so that you can move forward with strength and courage into your future, into the unknown, in the present moment, because life is yours for the taking. Life is yours. And I don't know who needs to know this, but I have a dragonfly right outside my window here coming around like crazy. So if there's a past loved one that you associate dragonflies with, there's one right outside my window here saying hello. So dragonflies may be specific to you. And this message is definitely for you then. You're no longer the wounded warrior. You need to take off the scars. Take off. Even if it's like a ritual kind of thing that you do where you just mimic taking off those wounds and releasing them, because it's going to give you strength to move forward, that you have the world in your hand. You have your life in your hand in the present moment. It's yours for the taking. It is your life. It is a bright and beautiful life that you've been given, and it's very short. It's time for you to be the king or queen of your life. State your sovereignty. Declare your freedom. You passed a very hard test in life, Pisces. Now you create the life that you want. You went through the test. You can't go back to the past and change it. That's over. You can't predict the future. So you can't be scared about the future. You have to live in the present, because life is brief, bright, and beautiful, and it's yours to live. What is the outcome here? You have the Five of Cups here. I feel like this is communication from Spirit. One more. What is the advice here? Yeah, it's time for you to look at all that you've done. So I feel like Spirit, this is a communication card. I feel like Spirit is communicating to you, Pisces, telling you that, look, stop for a moment. Look at all you've gone through. Look at all the hard work that you've done in life. Look at all the hardness that you've gone through, all the pain, the suffering. Look at what you've gone through. It's time to stop looking at what you've lost and realize that right behind you, there are cups of abundance. If you just turn around and move towards the present moment instead of looking back at the past, you're going to see all the hard work that you've done, and that life is a beautiful place to be. It is bright and beautiful, and it's yours. It is your life. You've gone through a lot. I feel like this is Spirit communicating to you that you've needed to hear this. Look at all you've gone through. Look at all that you've accomplished, Pisces. Stop looking back at the past. If you just turn around, you'll see there are 2 cups right behind you, ready to be given to you. What is the advice? So I feel like Spirit is communicating to you at this present moment. So that is the conclusion here on this reading. We have the Queen of Wands. It is like taking that fiery passion within you and creating a celebratory life, Pisces. Back of the deck, fast approaching energy with the Chariot. This is something that Spirit is being, is trying to tell you in a very quick way, because life is short. You've got to start changing things now and get out of your head about the past, about what the future holds, but living in the present moment, because your life is yours. It's a beautiful, bright life, and it's brief. And I feel like that's why this card is coming out, because life goes very, very fast. Stop living in the past. Stop worrying about the future. Live in the present moment. Take back your freedom. This is your life. You've passed the test. Declare that you are the king or queen of your life. You can't go back to yesterday. It's time to live in the present. Let's pull an Akashic Records Oracle card to finish up this reading for you, Pisces. Beautiful message for a Saturday. Get out there and live your life, Pisces. Stop worrying about the past. Let it go. You can't change it. It's done. It's over. You can't change it. And you can't predict the future. You can't live in a mindset where you're worried about the future from the past repeating itself, in other words. You can't live that way. You got to live in the present moment, because life is too short. One more shuffle here. What a beautiful reading. And you know, I needed to hear this too, honestly. So I think that we all do to some degree. We always worry about what is to come, or we think about the past a lot and the pain or suffering we might have gone through. But we got to live in the present because life is so short. Like, I'm 51 years old, and I think about that more often lately. Like, gosh, where did time go? And I think a lot of us Gen Xers are really thinking about that right now. We're dealing with our elderly parents now. We're seeing people of our age, you know, getting ill or sickness or whatever, you know. Life is short. Be in the present. Do what you want now. It's kind of like why I took my solo trip. I took a solo cruise over to Europe. I'm like, I'm not waiting for anybody. Like, I just did it. And it was the best time of my life. And I can't wait to do it again. It's like, you know, I'm going to live in the present. I'm going to do things now. I'm not going to do it when I retire. I may not be physically able. So it's that kind of energy here, Pisces. Spirit message from the Akashic Records to finish up this reading for Pisces. What do they need to know? So we have shame. You've carried this burden far too long. It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. I can't make this up. There may be some shame attached to the past, but I feel like Spirit is saying to you, you've carried this burden a really long time. It's time to release that guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action towards happiness. That's what this Two of Wands is with your Magician card. Manifesting a new beginning for you. Setting goals, taking action. Having passion behind those actions to create fulfillment and enjoyment in your life here, Pisces. Spirit is being very swift about telling you this. They're wanting you to know this right now. Take fast action to start changing your life here, Pisces. Because you know you've wasted a lot of time carrying this heavy burden from the past, letting go of guilt if you have any, to create a new life, a new chapter. Because life is short, it's brief, but it's bright and it's beautiful and it's yours. Be in the present. State your sovereignty. Declare your freedom. You passed this test of shame, guilt, whatever it is that you've gone through here, Pisces. Maybe just feeling guilty or shameful about choosing the wrong person in your life. You know, you got to let it go. Create a new life for yourself here, Pisces. Life is short. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow for your next reading. Namaste.